My name is Adrian Keller, and I'm the Arizona Program Director for Solar United Neighbors, or SUN for short, as we call it. And our mission is to help people go solar, join together, and fight for their energy rights. The PHOENIX Solar Energy Assistance Program, this was really a dream program that we had been wanting to do for several years. We have been in coordination with the city of Phoenix many years leading up to the program, kind of talking about what would it look like.
I am Doris Ellis. I work for the city of Phoenix in the Office of Sustainability. So we had a partner with Solar United in another project, and it just all fell. When I look back on it, I'm like, all the stars lined up. They really did. And the next thing you know, we had this program.
The city of Phoenix would fully pay for 10 rooftop solar installations for low-income households in Phoenix. They did need to meet in income requirements and live in specific areas of town that historically have been considered underserved. But we would fully pay for that installation. The homeowners wouldn't have to pay anything out of pocket, which is just very, very cool.
The way I heard about solar and Solar United was because I received an email from one of my friends that lives here in the Valley. And this was really helping out the neighborhoods. And a lot of them are older neighborhoods. And I felt like, man, this is my home. Like, this is my community. So I felt like that was their kind of mission statement behind the organization was aligned with my own personal values.
We didn't know anyone that had solar panels before we got them. I see them on houses driving around the valley, but nobody in our neighborhood. Because we're a middle-class neighborhood, most people think that they can't afford solar panels.
Our goal was that anybody who got solar through this program would experience about a 50% decrease in their annual electricity costs.
Our electricity bills the summer before we got solar panels were between $420 and $450 every month. And now we haven't had a bill yet this year, and the electric company actually has owed us money every bill since we've had the panels installed.
It was like $300, $400, the electricity bills during the summer. So over the 5 years that we've been here, we've seen an incremental increase each year. And so we feel like having a long-term plan for what we need to bring in as income and for us to kind of build a budget, we have seen that increase year after year. So having solar provides us that opportunity to have a more consistent basis so that we know what our budget is so that we can allocate the appropriate funds for it. Well, I think that any parent can just relate that there's some unforeseen things that come up during the course of life. It is like just this week, it's my daughter asking for a yearbook that's $70 from the public schools. That's a pair of shoes that my son wants. It allows us to live our lives and to provide for our kids.
I know the flyer that I ended up getting, if it would have been stuck in my door, I would have thrown it in the trash and not thought anything of it. But because it was from the city of Phoenix, and it said City of Phoenix, and when I contacted them, I was contacting the Neighborhood Services Department, that alleviated a lot of my stress.
I think it's very important for residents to see the city's logo, and for them, I'm imagining that it means that we approve, and we've gone through a process of weaning out who to work with, who's going to be honest with you, who's going to take you through all of this in an honest and fair way.
If you are somebody who's interested in installing solar panels on your home, but the financial cost may be a burden for you, I'm very excited that the federal government has awarded the state of Arizona with a $150 million federal Solar for All grant.
Only thing is, instead of 10 families, we're going to have significant impacts, larger groups of people that we can reach.
And that it's not just going to be restricted to Phoenix, so anybody statewide is going to be able to apply for this program, and there will be fully funded solar grants for low-income folks, as well as partial subsidies for more of that middle-income group of people. There's also going to be some really exciting programs that pair battery storage with solar for more rural folks, and a whole set of funds that are just set aside for our tribal nations in the state of Arizona. So stay tuned. We're excited that this program is going to be rolling out in earnest in 2025 and will be modeled very similarly to what we were able to do here in Phoenix. So definitely encourage people to do their research, get multiple bids to help compare your options. But if you have any questions or need help with that, Solar United Neighbors would love to partner with you on that journey.